Unlocking peak performance on the field demands more than just talent and training. For NFL players, fueling their bodies with the right nutrition is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Ever wondered what fuels the superhuman performances of these athletes? Step into the world of NFL diets, where the menu is as diverse as the players themselves. From unconventional choices to carefully tailored meal plans, discover the fascinating and sometimes surprising dietary habits that power these gridiron stars to push their limits on the field. Number 1. The NFL quarterback Patrick Mahomes has an odd bond with ketchup that has piqued people's interest. It all started when he admitted to loving sandwiches made only of bread and ketchup when he was younger. As Mahomes grew older, he began to incorporate ketchup into nearly every meal, saying he couldn't live without it, even during training sessions. This was a somewhat unconventional nutritional choice. Even more amazing is that Mahomes brought his ketchup addiction to upscale restaurants, where he would order ketchup to go with fancy dishes, leaving a few cooks shocked by this unusual combination. His love for ketchup didn't stop there. Mahomes not only signed an endorsement deal with Hunt's, a ketchup brand, but also utilized the funds to launch his own Whataburger restaurant. His devotion to the brand's ketchup was evident, and the grand opening attracted immense attention, with lines of cars stretching for miles, leading to traffic chaos that even required police intervention. Number 2, Tyreek Hill, who became known as the Cheetah due to his incredible speed on the football pitch, credited his extraordinary athleticism to two unexpected things: his grandmother's cuisine and a specific diet. Fans wanted to know Hill's secret after seeing videos of him moving so quickly. In reply, Hill disclosed that his lightning-fast speed was the result of his diet, which included his all-time favorite fast food chain, Popeyes.
Right now that he was the last 2 years. Play action, fires over the middle, on target. That's Hill, Tyreek Hill, biggest trade of the offseason.
The Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver openly expressed his fondness for Popeyes, highlighting a specific meal as part of his secret recipe for speed. His go-to order consisted of a 5-piece spicy chicken with blackened ranch, hot sauce, and honey, paired with a salad and Doritos. Hill humorously shared his habit of treating the entire restaurant to skip the line when he was once ravenously hungry for their renowned chicken sandwiches. In a lighthearted gesture, Hill's impatience led him to offer to pay for everyone's meal at Popeyes just to satiate his craving for their famous chicken sandwich. This love for fast food didn't stop there. Hill also made a pit stop at Chick-fil-A for another sandwich, showcasing his passion for these particular fast food options. Despite the humorous anecdotes surrounding his fast food indulgences, Hill's performance on the field and his title as one of the NFL's top wide receivers emphasized the undeniable impact of his unique dietary habits.
It's now 3rd down and 6. Steelers bring 5, 2-0 with a shot. Tyreek Hill brings it in. Inside the 30-yard line, 1st down, and McDaniel.
His playful yet unconventional diet became part of the intriguing narrative behind his extraordinary speed and success in professional football, adding a quirky dimension to his journey as a standout athlete in the league. Number 3. Famous for his strong and unrelenting style of play in the NFL, Marshawn Lynch faced an unexpected obstacle when unexplained stomach issues threatened to ruin his career. Nothing appeared to help, even after trying a number of medicines, to ease the pain and allow me to resume my work in the field. Lynch reached for an unusual fix as a final resort: Skittles. Initially recommended by his uncle, Lynch began consuming Skittles, or as he humorously referred to them, power pellets, to cope with his stomach issues. Surprisingly, after incorporating Skittles into his routine, Lynch's health improved and his performance on the field soared to new heights.
Lynch. Woodson was in there, then he was stood up, and look at him, he never quits, he never quits! He got in!
The stomach pain subsided, and Lynch's gameplay noticeably elevated. However, as Lynch's association with Skittles became public knowledge, his fondness for the candy turned into an almost obsessive addiction. Reports circulated about Lynch's reliance on Skittles, leading to a unique phenomenon during his games. The sight of Lynch arriving at stadiums was often accompanied by fans showering him with Skittles, turning each touchdown celebration into a rain of colorful candy. Even his teammates acknowledged and supported his addiction, going to great lengths to ensure he had access to Skittles during games. Their dedication to providing him with the candy showcased their commitment to helping Lynch perform at his best.
Drives and those missed opportunities. Down by 1, it's Lynch. And Lynch had a huge hole to run through. He's out across the 45.
Despite the humorous and quirky nature of Lynch's dependence on Skittles, his performance on the field validated the unconventional dietary choice. Skittles eventually recognized Lynch's love for their candy and invited him to collaborate, resulting in his personalized pack and further cementing his reputation as an NFL icon. Number 4. Another athlete, Aaron Rodgers, has been keeping things quiet since he had his best seasons ever and won back-to-back MVP awards. Eventually, he acknowledged that his success was a coincidence and that it was all related to what he ate before the 2020 season. Secretly took a trip into the South States deep in the South Africa, and when Rodgers arrived, he was in there to take in the scenery. He began to experimenting with something illegal, a psychedelic plant-based drink mix with DMT called ayahuasca. And it crazy as if sounds cause once Rodgers took it, he has started tripping. Rodgers' hallucinations completely changed who he was, and once he got back into the field, he could see the game like nobody else. So eventually he told his fan the truth. In one interview, he said, "I really feel like that set me on my course to be more free at work, as a leader, as a teammate, as a friend, and as a lover. I really feel like that experience paved the way for me to have the best season of my career."
Time running out in the first half. Rodgers is going deep for Valdez-Scantling. And he's got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Packers!
He didn't mean to influence any of us, but the punishment in the U.S. for being caught with anything related to DMD could have you facing 20 years in jail. So Rodgers' drug used went viral, and with it being the headline of every sport's so fun, Men Literary tried to convince Rodgers to keep taking it. Number 5. Known for his amazing skill on the football pitch, Marshawn Lynch suffered a serious setback when he developed unexplained and incapacitating stomach symptoms. Nothing appeared to help him even after trying every treatment imaginable to regain his invincible form. Lynch, desperate for a fix, resorted to an unlikely cure: Skittles. Initially introduced to the colorful candies by a family member, Lynch's consumption of Skittles, referred to humorously as power pellets, brought about an unexpected transformation. Miraculously, as he integrated Skittles into his routine, Lynch found relief from his stomach issues, which allowed him to elevate his game to new heights. His pain dissipated, and his on-field performance noticeably improved day by day. However, as Lynch began attributing his success to his newfound consumption of Skittles, his affinity for the candy turned into a full-blown addiction. News of Lynch's love for Skittles spread, leading to unique and memorable scenes during game days. Stadiums would be flooded with candy, and fans would celebrate his touchdowns by showering him with Skittles. Even Lynch's teammates supported his addiction, going to great lengths to ensure he had access to the candy during games, displaying their commitment to helping him succeed. Despite the lighthearted nature of Lynch's candy addiction, his performance on the field validated the unconventional dietary choice. Skittles acknowledged Lynch's fondness for their candy and invited him to collaborate, further solidifying his reputation as an NFL icon. Number 6. The outstanding NFL athlete DK Metcalf, who is renowned for his amazing athleticism and body, has left many puzzled by his unusual dietary philosophy. Metcalf's physical attributes, which include his towering 6'4" height, weight of about 230 pounds, and less than 2% body fat, frequently inspire admiration and wonder. Despite his chiseled physique, the assumption was that someone like Metcalf would adhere strictly to a diet of lean protein and vegetables like chicken and broccoli. However, Metcalf surprised everyone when he revealed his unconventional eating habits. He disclosed that his daily meal plan is quite unusual, even drawing astonishment from sports icons. In a surprising admission, Metcalf admitted to consuming just one meal a day, complemented by a single cup of coffee and an astonishing 3 full bags of candy. This revelation left many, including fellow athletes like Kevin Garnett, incredulous. The contrast between Metcalf's massive build and his unconventional dietary choices prompted disbelief and amusement among fans and sports enthusiasts alike. While his diet raised eyebrows and sparked disbelief, it's notable that Metcalf's eating habits haven't seemed to hinder his performance on the field.
Smith fires, end zone. Metcalf! That's a Seahawk touchdown!
Despite the atypical nature of his nutritional intake, he remains one of the most dominant and physically imposing players in the NFL. Number 7. As the Carolina Panthers' first-round selection in the 2011 NFL Draft, Cam Newton was widely expected to be a game-changer in the league. His skill set and ability shocked the NFL, making an immediate and revolutionary effect. Leading his team to the Super Bowl, Newton made history fast and was named MVP. Newton chose to investigate a a new dietary strategy in order to further improve his performance. Even with his early success in an already severe pescatarian diet rich in vegetables and seafood, he made the diet change in the hopes that it would help him achieve greater success and performance in the NFL. However, the change in his diet led to unforeseen consequences. Newton's performance took a significant downturn in the subsequent season. He struggled with fatigue, weakness, and a noticeable decline in his physical abilities. His gameplay suffered, marked by increased interceptions and an inability to perform at his previous elite level. This dramatic shift in performance was attributed to the deficiencies in his vegan diet, lacking essential proteins crucial for muscle growth and sustaining the physical demands of professional football. Despite advice from doctors and fellow players, Newton persisted with his vegan approach, which ultimately impacted his playing ability to the extent that he was benched by the Panthers and eventually released. The drastic change in diet, while undertaken with the intention of improvement, became a point of inflection in Newton's career. His experience underscores the importance of a balanced diet tailored to meet the rigorous demands of professional sports. NFL players' different nutritional preferences illustrate how committed they are to their profession and how important it is to find the right fuel to reach their maximum potential. Nutritional tactics that support the upcoming crop of field stars also develop along with the game. What is your diet? Do let us know in the comments.